Welcome into the Vawlin podcast. It's been a hot minute since we've seen you guys. Man, we took a little bit of a hiatus, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while. I
This
think
is a siesta.
I think we quit after Oklahoma beat our ass.
Yeah, we tapped out.
I think we threw all our orange shit in the garbage. By the way, am I allowed to say shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
We threw all of our orange in the garbage and quit after the Oklahoma game. But here it is, start August 2nd, and we're ready to we're
ready to hurt again.
We're back.
We're ready to hurt again. It's this is like the I mean, our relationship with the Vols, man. It's like the most toxic relationship you've ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We know it's almost like getting on the damn Titanic, knowing the boat's going to sink anyway.
Yep.
But here we are. We're here.
By the way, watched that movie for the first time in my life the other night.
Oh,
it's a good movie,
dude. It is. I'll tell you this though. I still cringe when old buddy falls off the boat and his leg hits the propeller.
Dude, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. There's some moments in there. I didn't even need the Jack and Rose love story to be interested in it. I was more interested in the boat sinking.
Right.
So I've been on a Titanic. Like my YouTube recommended videos are all Titanic videos for the past 3 or 4 days now. But anyway, back to the topic.
I just want to see this thing go down.
Yeah, I want to know everything about
it. Oh, buddy. Man, I hate that we took that much time off. Life happens. When we do come back here, shortly, our buddy Billy is out of town at the moment, but he will be back. We're going to come back this year, and we're going to make sure we're here every week. Whether it's football, basketball, win or loss, we're going to be here. We're going to make sure rain or shine. We're like FedEx, rain, sleet, hell or snow. We deliver. We're going to deliver this year. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. So let's just dive right into it, man. Far as staff goes this year, man, we've got some new hires. First and foremost, because I think it's going to take a little bit longer than some of the others. Let's talk about the new hires. And let's talk about the strength and conditioning staff in particular. We got Derek Owings from Indiana. He pretty much brought his whole staff with him, man. Like it's impressive. And if you've seen the pictures on Facebook of, or social media in general of what looks like that strength and conditioning program is doing with these kids, they look like grown men, son.
I've seen a few photos, like Deshaun Bishop specifically. I saw yesterday that has definitely put on some muscle.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, as far as Derek Owings goes, getting the guy from the team that just won the national championship as your strength and conditioning coach, that's kind of a big deal. Also, when you look back at like what Alabama and LSU and all those guys were doing a decade ago before the NIL era, strength and conditioning was always the big deal, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Moffitt at LSU was the guy there who it's that is honestly. I think it's head coach, your coordinators, and then strength and conditioning.
I think that's the most.
And maybe strength and conditioning more important than the coordinators.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, I think that's one of the most underappreciated spots on a staff that you can have, honestly. And what's interesting to me about this, like, let's just run through this real quick. Derek Owings, strength and conditioning. Players seem to like him. They say he's real hard, say he's tough. But underneath him, you got Carl Miller, Jason Wooding, ADs of football sports performance.
ADs, like athletic
ADs.
directors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assistant directors. It just said
okay.
ADs.
Sure.
Elijah Blackman
80s?
and Drew Painter. Ads.
80s
Ads. Elijah Blackman and Drew Painter. Drew Painter. That name sounds really familiar to me. Was it? It was Curtis Painter.
Curtis Painter was the quarterback, and then Matt Painter is the coach at Purdue.
Okay. All right. I knew it sounded familiar. So Painter, I mean,
Matt Painter, the coach at Purdue in Indiana, and Curtis Painter, the quarterback from the Colts, also in Indiana, where we got our strength and conditioning coach from. This
right.
Is like sorry.
You're fine. I'm with you. I'm following you.
Time is a circle.
Then we got Josh Huff, Applied Performance Science. Is what he's in charge of. So I'm guessing it's, macros and this, that, and the other, the stuff we don't think about. Katie O'Connor, Sports Performance Dietitian.
She's probably in the macros business. The last guy was in like the vitamins business.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm following you. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. But now here to me, like as important, you just kind of mentioned it, but as important as that entire staff is, I think the next two or three we're going to talk about are equally as important this year, especially for Josh Heupel. Jim Knowles, defensive coordinator, and Derek Jones, he's cornerback coach. Anthony Poindexter. Both of those come from Penn State. And then we got Derek Jones, cornerback coach. Anthony Poindexter's co-DC and secondary coach. Those two came from Penn State. Derek Jones, I think that was a hire Jim Knowles wanted to make. What's interesting to me is the strength and conditioning program came from Indiana. Every new hire we have has some sort of Big Ten connection.
Well, if we're looking at it now, it's that's a good thing, right? The Big Ten is running college football.
See that? Well, that's what I was going to say. Is to me, the Big Ten has replaced the SEC for the best conference in the country. I'll say it. I have no problem saying it. I mean, it's top to bottom. It's better, even if it's top heavy.
It's very clear. I don't even think it's top heavy. I think stack 16-16, which I think they have 18 teams, but I think you stack. Either way, they're clearly the best conference. They've won 3 straight national championships with 3 different champions. Our run of dominance is over. Mm-hmm. But I mean, we still got. But I think the SEC still has a shot at. We've got a shot at it every year. Yeah. As a conference, but the Big Ten is just better right now.
I think the playoffs have somewhat NILs even that out. It's just sure. I think a lot of it has to do with the luck of the draw too.
And then expansion too. Like you can't just be like you can't just add Oregon and be like, oh look at us, look at how good we are.
Right. Or
why don't we
we got Texas.
Why don't we just add the Seahawks and be like, well, look at us.
Look at us. Look at that. Look at us. Yeah.
But either way you slice it, the Big Ten is the they're the belly of the ball right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's going to take. And man, I mean, like I say, I think it's pretty even. SEC, Big Ten, those are your 1A, 1B, and I think any given year you can put in either spot 1A, 1B, and you wouldn't necessarily be wrong. But I don't think the Big 12 is. I mean, the Big 12 is a clear cut 3, and then you got the Pac-12.
Well, I mean, I'll say there. Obviously, those are your 2 best, and then everybody else is playing for
third.
Yeah, but right now the Big Ten is the king. So
it sucks to say it, but it is what it is. I think we all knew this day was coming.
I'm not a SEC supremacist.
No, me either.
In fact, I hate everybody in the SEC that's not us.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you, especially.
I never had a problem with Oklahoma until they joined the SEC.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't either. I think expansion for the SEC as a whole was good. I think it made it gives you a little bit more depth, whatever. But
in the long haul, it's going to be good for college football because we're going to get rid of the NCAA. Which are we going to talk about? The linebacker in a few minutes.
Aaron Carter, we'll absolutely talk about that.
But otherwise, I think the expansion is fine because eventually we're going to break away from the NCAA and yada yada yada. But yes, getting our coordinators to get us back on track, to getting those coaches from the Big Ten. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think we got good ones from the Big Ten.
I will tell you
it's not like we got Nebraska's defensive coordinator, and Northwestern's strength and conditioning coach. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's good that we got the strength and conditioning coach from the national champion from last year, and we've got Jim Knowles from Penn State, but who was the defensive coordinator of a national championship team 2 years ago.
I think I'll just tell you right now, I've said it for a hot minute. I think that's the best hire outside of Derek Owings. But I think that's the best hire we could have made. That's a home run hire.
No,
Grand slam, honestly.
We hung on to Timmy two-time for too long. And but rebounded.
Sometimes you just got to move on.
Rebounded. Big time.
Upgraded.
Yeah.
So let's talk for just a second here about the newcomers and goers. And transfers. We've got Kalen Lee. He's a 4-star from Auburn, cornerback. I think that was a good one. Auburn seems like they always have a good secondary to me. It doesn't matter how bad the rest of the defense is. Their secondary is legit. I think that's a good hire. Or good hire, shit. Good,
I mean, in the NIL era.
Yeah, I guess you could say hire. Yeah,
they're all hires.
We got Xavier Gillum, followed Knowles from Penn State. Another defense. I want to say he's on the defensive line. I didn't jot that down here in my notes, but here's the big one though. Faison Brandon, 5-star quarterback. Probably our starter. If he's not, I bet he is by the start of SEC play.
It's the talk around the room is that he is the starter. Everything I've heard is he's beating out McIntyre for the starting job.
It's wild to me though that we're talking, and I hope that's the case. Honestly, I really do, because at some point we're going to have to start playing some of these highly recruited kids that we get. Well, yeah, they transfer out this, that, and the other, or we're going to just stop getting them. But every video you see, and I fully feel like it's calculated by Heupel. If you pay attention, every video that you see that gets put out on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, the other guy, George McIntyre, is wearing the camera. So
did George McIntyre put on any weight?
Supposedly he has put on about 15 pounds, which that's big. That's important.
It's a lot of weight.
It is. Yeah. I don't know. I want whoever is the best one for the job. If we got to run 2 all year, who cares? If they're both good and they can both run the offense, and Hype wants to call to one strong suit and the other strong suit, do it. I don't care. Remember Eric Ainge, Brent Schaefer? It was sort of the same thing at that point in time.
It worked for a minute.
It did.
I will say I trust Josh Heupel with the quarterback position.
Yes.
That is my sentiment on it. Of course, I'd love to see FaZe and Brandon this year, but the soonest I can see him, I want to see him play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But,
it's almost like Nico, but I don't feel like Faison's a douchebag.
But if let's make the best decision to win football games, but I trust him with the quarterback position.
Yeah, absolutely. Last but certainly not least, I feel like this is the elephant in the room as far as newcomers and goers, transfers, whatever. Chaz Coleman, he was here, then he's not, then he's here, and now he's gone. After we paid him a whole bunch of money.
See ya.
Yeah. Deuces.
Of course, we could use a good pass rusher.
Yeah,
but who couldn't?
Yeah.
Has he ended up anywhere?
Not that I've seen. I haven't been paying attention necessarily, admittedly so, but not that I've seen. I feel like that's something that either one of us is going to get a notification from Espen about, So
yeah, I'm not seeing anything because he came from Penn State, right?
Yeah, he came from Penn State. He came with Jim Knowles.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing any destination here. But we parted ways with him, yes.
And Buddy gets down there, and I get it. He's a young cat, having a hard time adjusting to stuff far away from home. Sure enough, but Buddy,
it's college.
Coleman, do what?
That's college.
Yeah, exactly.
Being far away from home.
It's like, buddy, that's life. Let's put our big boy drawers on and let's go. You're at one of the biggest colleges in college football. Let's let them hang and play some football.
Yeah. I think better now than later with Chaz Coleman. It's very reminiscent of the Boo Carter situation, very reminiscent of the Nico situation, very reminiscent of just all. There's plenty of guys.
There's several.
Well, in the NIL era, that is tough to say, by the way. But in this era,
it is.
There's so many examples of these guys like Chaz and Boo and Nico.
Yeah.
But this has happened all throughout college football. But it seems like it's always here. Why is it always here that these guys just can't stand it in Knoxville?
I think it's a money thing, man. Though we throw enough money at some of these kids that, DGG, for example, $6 million.
Great. Let's talk about him.
That's a huge get.
Yeah.
For next year. Don't necessarily need him this year. I think he's good enough to where he would make a difference this year, by all means. But, that's a huge get, man. And he's the highest paid running back recruit ever.
Yeah, because they've been getting paid for 4 years. 5 years. But, get us back on track. It's one of those things, man. Like, we're paying all these kids. They want to come here, or they say they want to come here. And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, I miss mom and dad. No, miss them. They can come here. That's part of your deal too. You can pay for them to come here. Last I checked,
United Airlines is a two-way airline, here and back, like, I don't know. It's crazy to me, man. It's just like the amount of money we throw out there to some of these teams or some of these kids, and then we're just like, oh, okay, you don't want to be here? Okay, bye. And we still have to pay them. Ole Miss is suing 2 players right now. Like, okay. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy time to be alive. But
I really wish the money hadn't got involved with college football.
I
really do.
For us as Vol fans, I think it's a double-edged sword, and I'll tell you why. I don't think
I know why it's a double-edged sword, and you go ahead and tell me why.
Exactly. Without NIL, I don't think we're even sitting here talking about a possibility of a good season at this moment in time. I think we had buried ourselves so far down the line with Kiffin, Dooley, Coach Cornbread, Bujo, even
Nick Saban is still at Bama.
Yeah,
with the preseason number 1 Alabama team
every year, and it's his world, and we're just living in it.
Yeah, on his way for his 10th national title.
Yeah, or
he's already won a couple more in the past few years.
Yeah. That's why NIL is good for Tennessee. NIL is also bad for Tennessee because of the same reasons, honestly.
NIL is good for Tennessee is as good for Tennessee as it is bad for college football.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
I mean, it is because essentially we're sitting here and we're watching amateur league football every Saturday. They're just not making as much as, some of these dudes we watch on Sunday. And that's okay. Like, I've always thought that some of these players should have been paid. But some of the money that gets tossed out there, bro.
Some of these players should get paid, yes. I don't know if I don't know if it should get I don't know if that money should be used in recruiting.
Yeah.
And this goes. We'll go ahead and extend to our linebacker situation here, Arion Carter.
Yes,
with the airplane, right? Like, why is it a big deal to
he paid the money back
to pay for a university to pay for a $400 flight
to find out what his draft grade is?
Who cares if you paid it back?
Right.
When a kid's getting $6 million, is that what you said?
Yeah.
GG's
signing
was worth. Which I know the university's not like. University of Tennessee's not like, here's $6,000 or $6 million.
Right.
But I just can't. I can't wrap my head around. The whole situation. College football is turning into not even the NFL. It's turning into something that is just
it's lawless.
It's nonsensical.
Like, it's lawless, but at the same time, it's not. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, Jim Harbaugh got in trouble 2 years ago for buying a kid a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
That's why he was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go coach the Chargers and live in Los Angeles. And I don't have to – I can buy all my play. I can buy cheeseburgers for whoever the fuck I want to.
Right.
But I don't know, Jordan. Get us back on track.
It's crazy, brother. It's crazy. I'm with you. We're all in on the craziness here. All right. So I know this topic right here is something you've been waiting to talk about because we've talked about it on some other stuff.
All right.
Let's talk about Heupel's hot seat,
so
to speak, quote unquote. Is it hot, lukewarm, cold, ice cold? I mean, he's overhauled the entire defensive staff, strength conditioning staff. I've said it before. I think Knowles was a helicopter deck hire. Like, that was a good hire. He bought 2 years with that one, I think. 2 years. Because everybody that knows and has seen what he does says it takes 2 years to get his entire defense in. If his seat's hot,
who says that a seat can't be hot for 2 years?
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, ask Phil. His seat was hot for starting in '99, and he lasted 9 more years. I mean, but if his seat is hot, what do we need to see this year to cool it off?
I think one, we need to see. Did we never put the road bug to bed, right? Ghost on the road.
That thing is still alive and kicking, brother.
So we just ignore it now.
Do we though?
Because I'm saying 2 years ago that was the thing. It's like, yeah, Heupel's good, but he can't win on the road. And now it's like, yeah, Heupel's good. Last year we didn't beat any team with a winning record.
No.
I just want to beat a good team. Maybe
here,
2.
I think here is what kind of helps put that kind of stuff to bed, though, is, and this will play into a couple of our games on the schedule here. He did go to the Swamp last year and end that streak. That was a big one for all of us, and
that was awesome.
And the thing is,
that was the crown jewel of last year.
It was, and it doesn't matter how bad Florida was to any of us. We needed to go down there and see that one happen.
Matters a lot. Matters a little how bad they were, but it was the crown jewel of last season.
If Florida was better, it mattered a lot more.
Sure, but they weren't, because if they were, they would have beat us.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
It's
hard to
mathematically look at it.
Yeah,
every team with a losing record we beat. Every team with a winning record we lost to.
Yeah, I mean that's a fact, man.
And
the thing about it is
here's what I need to see: 9 wins.
Okay.
Not 9 wins total. This does not include postseason play.
Okay.
9 out of 12.
9 out of 12. Okay, I'm with you. So,
and I'll put my pitchfork back in the closet, or wherever you put pitchforks. I don't know. I've never owned a pitchfork, but you see what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
9 wins. That 8-4 again is not going to cut it, because of let's look at the schedule here in a minute.
That's exactly where we're going right there. So let's go ahead and just jump into it.
Okay.
Game 1, Furman, 3:30 p.m. I think we both got that penciled in as a dub. Next one, it gets a little bit more interesting. Georgia Tech, it's a neutral site game. 7 p.m. kickoff. I still want to say it's a dub, though.
We actually, looks like we played that at their home stadium.
Is it? I thought it was a neutral site game. Okay. I don't know why.
My information is telling me that it's at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
We'll go with Bobby Dodd Stout. We'll go with it being in Bobby Dodd. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like so we always get that early useless ACC team.
We think
NC
it's
State
useless.
NC State a couple years ago. Georgia Tech in 2017. Virginia Tech and Bristol. We always get this team, and
Pitt in 2022.
And I've always been one of those guys that's like, man, this team, like we might be in trouble.
Yeah.
Give me us.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Give me us against Georgia Tech this year. I think
if it was the Tech that ran the triple option, I'd be like, no, we're done.
Who would schedule that team?
Yeah. But no, I'm with you on that one. Next up, Kennesaw State, 3:30 p.m. Think you can go ahead and pencil that one in as a dub.
I can't believe that's 3:30 p.m. and Texas is at noon. That's crazy.
Speaking of, that's the next team we're going to talk about. Texas, noon. That one right there. Man.
In Knoxville.
Noon kickoff.
Why?
It makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. But either way, we got to pick it. Which way you going?
Texas.
Texas?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a horns down guy all the time. But, yeah, I think Texas beats us.
I think that's one of our swing games. I think that's one of our swing games. We win or lose that one. I mean, we win it. Obviously, things look a lot better. We lose. Things don't look as bad as they could be. Man, I don't know.
No, if we're 3-1 with the loss to Texas, it's not doom and gloom.
No, by no means.
Sucks that we lose at home. I'm
gonna go with a dub on this one, and I'll tell you why. Because it's at home. Period. I think they'll get that crowd up. That's going to be that. That's the first big game of the year for us.
With it being the first big game of the year, that's a good argument. But secondly, we lost at home to Georgia last year. We lost at home to Oklahoma, and I'm sorry, did Vanderbilt not put our shit in Knoxville?
They leaned our shit in, but
yeah,
I
think Vanderbilt bought Neyland Stadium.
They rented it if they didn't buy it. I don't know. I'm getting there though. I'm on the same 9-3 track as you. I just think we got a different path getting there.
Well, I'm saying 9-3 is the baseline
ceiling
for me to be not want his ass out of here.
All right. So so right now you're at 3-1. I'm at 4-0.
Yeah, I think 3-1's crazy. Texas is too good, man. Texas is too good. Arch Manning is that guy.
We'll see. I'm with you.
We saw it at the end of last year.
We did. He looked a whole lot better at the end of last year, but man, I don't know. Next up, Auburn comes to Neyland.
Alex Golesh.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good storyline right there. It's student teacher,
Yeah.
I still think I think we get that one. I think we start out 5-0. But
I think this one goes to OT. I think we're 4-1.
I'm on board with that one too. Okay.
I think we might edge Auburn out in talent.
Yeah.
This is I don't know. I don't know what Auburn's roster looks like. I don't know. I follow us in the offseason, and that's it.
Right.
So I don't know what Auburn's going to look like. But I think Alex Golesh makes a big enough difference. He made a big enough He made a big enough difference for South Florida where they competed with Bama 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he make that difference with us?
Facts.
I think it's a competitive game, but I think we'll beat Auburn.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Put this game at Jordan Hare, and then I'd probably flip.
Right. So this is where I have and I hate to say it, but this is where I have us picking up our first loss. We got to go to Arkansas again. Historically, that is a very hard place for us to play.
Yeah.
New head coach. Really and truly, you kind of look at their schedule. That's one of their first big home games. I don't know. I hate to pick that one because here's the thing. Do you take this is a bad loss if we take it?
Yeah.
I would rather.
But we usually do at Arkansas. In Fayetteville, we typically fall. I don't think we do it this year.
Okay. All right. So
I don't.
I've got a.
I would feel more or I would feel more confident in saying that we will lose to Auburn than Arkansas.
Okay. So right now, though, I've got us 5-1. You got us 4-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. My only loss is Texas so far.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We both got us. Well, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we both got us 5-1 right now.
We just have different losses.
Yeah, different losses. Okay. So Bama. Bama comes to town.
Ugh.
Next.
I'm not even gonna.
You got to pick it.
I'm not gonna put the bad juju on us. So I'm gonna take us to beat Bama.
Man, it's hard. It's hard to not say it because we have beat them the last 2 trips they made in Knoxville.
Yes.
So I'm with you on that one. 6-1. Here's another one. Our road schedule sucks ass this year because we got to go to South Carolina after Alabama.
Wolf.
So I don't know. I don't know, man.
Last time we were down there.
Thanks, Connor Stallions.
Yeah, that was. I made that trip.
You did.
Made that trip. Went down there. Great stadium. Very intimidating crowd. I want to say this, just for all the Ohio State fans that may ever hear this. I've been to a night game at South Carolina and at Ohio State. South Carolina way more intimidating. Like by orders of magnitude more intimidating.
Oh, I'm clipping that. No doubt.
Clip it.
I'm gonna tag it.
Clip it if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Ohio State beat our ass. Okay. Ohio State beat our ass because they had NFL players on that roster all the way down the lineup. Everywhere you looked. I saw it the first few snaps of football that they had bigger, stronger, faster guys than we did.
How could you not?
They did not beat us because of that crowd or that stadium. There was nothing about that stadium.
No.
It looks good. It's a good looking stadium. That is it. It is not intimidating whatsoever. South Carolina, far more intimidating. Far more intimidating.
I can see it. It's hard. It's hard whenever you're out there at night and you hear. I don't care if I ever hear Sandstorm again. Don't care. Don't want to.
I'll say this. It's like you come to UT Knoxville and it's like a mid Tennessee team in Knoxville could be a good team, but just because of the environment. A mid Ohio State team, which we've never
for years, man.
We've never seen it in our lives. A mid Ohio State team, they're always really good. But a mid Ohio State team, could not use home field advantage to their favor. They could not beat a good team at home with home field advantage. They just couldn't. It's not that good. It's not that great.
Right.
It's beautiful.
So
a lot of college football history there. Ohio State as a stadium.
All right. So bottom line, you go and win or loss in South Carolina and Columbia. I'm going win.
As the resident Vol downer, I'll take the L here.
Okay. All right. So you're now at 6-2.
I'm at 6-2.
I've got a 7-1 because I'm gonna take this one. However, if it's at night, I'd be willing to flip. If it's a night game in Columbia.
And you know it will be.
It absolutely will be. But I'm gonna go 7-1 on this one because I've got 2 more losses coming up. We know what's gonna happen when we play Kentucky at Neyland.
Neyland win. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. So 8-1, 7-2.
Yeah.
Next one. Okay, so the last 3 games of our schedule, at least 2 of the 3 are going to be tough. Who's to say all three of them won't be? Who knows what Vandy brings up? And it's crazy to me that we even say that. But we've got to go to Kyle Field, Texas A&M. I've got us dropping that one.
I I'm good taking that as a loss. I'm not good with taking it as a loss, but you know what I mean. I think that they were a good team last year. They're bringing a lot back, and that's a tough place to play, unlike Ohio Stadium.
Hard place to play. Hard place to play, period. Don't matter the time of day. Just hard place to play. Next one. Lane Kiffin makes his return to Knoxville. With a good LSU team.
This is a loss to me.
That's where I'm at, and I hate to say it. But
we're losing
on the other side of that one. On the other side of that one, and this is going to be my one argument to it. Lane loses to a team at least once, sometimes twice a year that he shouldn't lose to.
Well, I don't think we're that team.
Loaded.
Go ahead. Well, okay.
I don't know.
Are they that good? I don't think we're like that bad of a team to lose to, especially when you have to come to Knoxville.
We're not.
But he does appear to have this power over us.
Yeah.
He's got this mojo about him, and we've not beat him since he left.
Into it, man.
He's been here. We've played him several times since he left, and we're over.
But now, granted, outside of that 2021 Ole Miss game, he's been with a better team than we were. Okay,
and he probably is this year too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why that's the only argument I would have for a Vols win in this one. It's at home, and Lane typically tends to drop one he's not supposed to. Because who's to say we're not sitting at 6-4 at this point in the season? Because that's a possibility too, whether we want to admit it or not.
It absolutely is.
Who's to say we're not sitting at 6-4 and just hoping for something good to happen? And this is that something good, because LSU at that point, their schedule is not hard. Their schedule is not hard. They could be coming in at 10-0, 9-1. Who knows?
Well, here would be something. Here's something I want to pose to you.
Okay.
You know why LSU's schedule is not hard?
Go ahead.
Because they're good.
That's true. Do
you know why our schedule is hard?
Because we're not good.
Because we're not good. Your schedule's a lot harder when you suck.
Though, my thing is, man, I think we're one of those teams that we're not as bad as some of our fan base thinks we are. We're also not as good as some of our fan base thinks we will be. I don't know. I feel like right now you and I are on the same track to an extent, but you got LSU as a loss.
I'm going to take the L until we exercise that Lane Kiffin demon. I'm going to put that one as a loss.
So at this point, both of us have got us 8-3,
9-2,
9-2. No.
I lost A&M too.
We're both sitting at 8-3.
Yeah.
What's
Vanderbilt.
your all right, so last up, Vanderbilt at Vandy.
In Nashville. I don't want to be the first to say this, but I think Vanderbilt takes a step back. I don't think it's Vanderbilt. It was a flash in the pan.
Right. That's where I'm at too, man. Like, it's hard to not. I'm sorry, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Actually, I do. It's hard to take Vanderbilt football serious. I'm sorry, it is. They had 2 good years with Pavia, and dude just got cut by the fucking Ravens because he couldn't see over the damn steering wheel on the golf cart. All right.
Yeah, he was a 5'8". No, he's gone. But he's gone. Is Clark Lee that good of a coach? And
no.
B, Like, did they get enough momentum in one or two good seasons of NIL era
Not really.
football to justify like any sort of hype?
I don't think so.
Now they did get that 5-star quarterback, Jared Curtis.
Yeah. But
he's
it
going to
don't
be
matter when you got 2 and 3 stars around him that don't.
He's going to be the starter.
Know what I mean?
They're going to start him day one.
Right.
And
so
by day, week 13, is he going to be the same? Either he's everything they say either he's the 5-star that they say he is, or B. We don't know because he's a true freshman.
He's Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was pretty good too, but okay. Here we go. Either he's everything they say they are, or he's Jordan Rodgers.
There you go.
Okay, I feel like that's fair.
No, yeah, not saying that Jared Curtis isn't a good quarterback, but as a true freshman, if he goes down the gauntlet of the SEC by the end of the season, he's either
they don't
awesome.
Have schedule.
He's either a future number 1 overall draft pick, or he's
Diego.
Already had a bad freshman year. That's
either way, he's still taller.
But I think we beat Vandy this year.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I think we both got us finishing 9-3, and I think we both feel like that could be optimistic. I think 10-2 is the ceiling.
Brother, I was very optimistic on that one.
I figured you were.
Yeah.
I do think 10-2 is the ceiling. I think Arkansas is the game that is the difference between 9-3, 10-2. I also think that there's a real possibility we start out the SEC play 0-4. I mean, that's just the way it is. We've got I think 9-3 is my ceiling. It's my floor. It's my floor to be happy with Josh Heupel. But it's your ceiling.
But it's my ceiling as far as what I think we will finish. There were several wins there.
It's iffy. It's iffy both ways.
There were several wins I gave us that I think are, I don't know. Auburn, I think we could lose. I think we could lose.
Auburn, South Carolina.
I think we could lose Bama. I'm not picking it as a loss because, like you said, third straight trip to Knoxville. Let's go. Let's get another one.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for another win against Bama in Knoxville. But it could very well be a loss.
Now, all this to me though, and I'm going to throw this out there. I feel like this season has got 2022 vibes. I feel like 2022, if you go back to it, we weren't expected to be as good as we were. Everybody thought, well, they could be pretty good. I don't think anybody picked us to be bad that season because we had so much coming back. We had a good quarterback coming back in. I think quarterback is the one spot this year that everybody that and the defense as a unit. I think those are the two spots that are keeping everybody from being like, you know what, Tennessee could be a fringe playoff team this year.
Well, that's the one spot that all eyes are on the quarterback.
Yeah.
All eyes are on the quarterback. And that goes for every team that's ever existed.
Yeah.
But what I mean is we can't beat the shit out of Furman and think,
oh, we're back.
Whoever the quarterback is at that time is the guy.
Because we're going to see both of them.
Yeah, we'll definitely see both against Furman.
I think we'll see both of them through the first 3 games, honestly.
For Tech, what I'm saying is what we see through those first 3 games, we cannot rely on.
No.
We can't rely on anything until we see what happens against Texas at home. Whichever quarterback is under center for the first snap against Texas.
That's our guy.
That's the quarterback we need to. That's what we'll see. We can't when Faison Brandon comes in against Kennesaw State and throws 5 touchdowns in the second half.
Yeah.
We can't be like, oh, Peyton Manning.
Yep. Right. It's I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun this year. It's weird to me that we don't have Florida and Georgia on the schedule.
It sucks. I'm gonna talk about that for a second. It sucks. I hate that those teams are not on our schedule anymore. I really do. It sucks the most because we lost to Georgia the way we did.
Yeah,
the last time they were a permanent opponent.
Mm-hmm.
God, we'll never get that one back.
Should have won.
That goes up there with one of the most painful losses of my memory.
Yeah, because if we had
possibly the most painful loss,
it was up there.
But it sucks that we're not playing them.
I do think though, Bama's a must for us this year because it's at home.
Has to be.
I
gotta win this one.
I don't think that one's debatable. I think we need to get Texas at home, but if we don't, we don't. I don't
think we do.
Here's one for you though. Are you taking beating Texas at home or Kiffin in Knoxville?
Like if I had to pick one as a win?
Yeah, if you had to pick one or the other, which one are you going with?
LSU.
I would go with that because Texas, and here's me thinking like big picture. We can afford an early season loss to Texas. That LSU game later on in the year, depending on how we positioned ourselves, that could be the difference in, okay, we're 10-2. We finished 10-2. To me, we finished 10-2. That LSU game is the one we take. Because in November, it's late.
That's
one's going to matter. Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's what I'm saying is I'm with you.
I'm with it because, we're talking about a school that just fired their coach and they got a new coach versus a school where Sarkisian's been established at Texas. They've got all this coming back.
I'm thinking more.
Texas is loaded.
I'm thinking though, you hear all the time, well, Texas is the real UT, horns down.
Well, that's not true at all.
No, it's not. It's not. But that's one. Like to me, that's a bragging rights game. That's not that doesn't make or break our season. You know what I mean?
Well, no, those bragging rights happened 300 years ago. Tennessee is the real UT.
That's right.
It doesn't matter what happens in that game, but they are a better football team than us.
Right. No,
and they
absolutely
have a better coach than us. I won't even say arguably a better coach. They have the better coach.
Sark, really? You think so? I mean, he's proved a lot though.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be interesting. How many coaches are we going to line up head to head this year and say Heupel is the better coach?
I think there's only
Sark,
2 on the schedule
Kiffin.
This year. I think those are your 2.
I'm not convinced DeBoer's not a better coach.
I don't think he is. And it ain't because of where he's at. It's not because of where he's at. Heupel's 2-1 against him.
I'm not convinced Golish isn't a better coach.
We'll find out a lot in that one.
We'll learn in the Auburn-Tennessee game.
We're going to learn a lot that game. Whether we want to learn it or not, it's going to be like that movie Bird Box where they're like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to learn a lot that game.
But we've not had that sense of dominance really since Golish left.
We've not. Man, it's just it's going to be I think it's going to be a fun year though. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I think it's going to be a fun year.
Shane Beamer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
they still might beat us, but he sucks.
You're right. So
imagine being a South Carolina fan
and screaming "Go Cox!" I know I couldn't. It's gay.
Well, just being stuck with Shane Beamer as your coach.
Oh,
it's like
man.
he's gonna win enough to stay at South Carolina.
Oh yeah, like that's the standard.
You're never getting rid of him.
That is the most mediocre football program in the country.
Dude.
Literally, they had like a
my
500 record, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anywho,
it took Steve Spurrier 10 years to make anything out of that program.
It did. And all for Shane Bieber and Will Muschamp shit on it.
I'd rather have God. I couldn't imagine being stuck with Muschamp either. But either way, the point being, God, that must suck.
It sucks. So final thoughts on the season. I think you and I are both we're on the same mindset this year. I'm taking, however, you're saying you're optimistic, and I'm taking more of a optimistic approach. So I think and we've got the same record.
Mm-hmm. We've got the same record.
12-0 because I know better.
My record's optimistic. Losses. I don't think that five wins is probably off the table. I don't think 6 wins is off the table. A 6-6 record. I don't think it's off the table at all.
I don't think there's a world with this schedule. I'm tough, but there's not 6 teams on this schedule I think that beat us. We got the first. I think we're better than South Carolina. We're better than Kentucky. We're better than Vandy. Those are my 6. If I had to pick 6 guaranteed wins out of this schedule, and I'm not guaranteeing them myself, but if I had to pick 6, those are my 6.
I would agree. With those that we're absolutely better than. Do you think we lose to a team that we're not better than?
Yeah, we got to go on the road to one of them. That's South Carolina. That's one that I think we could lose.
Okay,
that's one really think we'd lose.
So you're in the teams you think we're better than. We're 5-1.
Yeah,
5-1, potentially 6-0. 5-1, potentially 6-0.
Right.
Then there's 6 teams that we probably aren't better than, right?
Yeah, I mean, with the exception of Arkansas, let's say with the exception of that team.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See, so you feel the same way about Arkansas that I do about South Carolina, and I don't even know if I've seen us win at Arkansas to be confident in winning that game.
I don't.
Just more so, it's Arkansas.
When we get into the season preview and we start breaking down these games, I go through series history. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that because it's been a hot minute since we won in Fayetteville.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I think 6-6 is well on the table for us.
Yeah. I think 6-6 is.
Well on the table.
I think 6-6 is. I think 10-2 is. I think 6-6 is more likely.
I don't think 10-2 is.
The only 2 games that I could see us dropping for sure, if I'm picking 10-2 and I'm like, all right, I'm going to let them hang. The only 2 I could see us dropping for sure, Texas and LSU. I think we've got a better offense than Texas A&M has a defense. Bama comes to Knoxville. I think we're better than South Carolina. I think we do something where probably a lot of people will say, well, you're not supposed to go to Arkansas and win because of how things have been. I think that's one we get. The rest of them are games we should win. I mean, that's just my thought. But I'm not saying that's going to happen.
I'm saying if we were 10-2 at the end of the season, I would say those are probably the 2 games we lost.
Yeah.
Texas and LSU.
I could see that. Yeah. I mean, and it sucks because they're both at home.
I don't think 10-2 is on the table for us. I really don't.
I think by the time Texas leaves Neyland, about 5 p.m. on a Saturday on that Saturday, we'll know what to expect the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna go ahead.
No, go ahead. You finish. Go ahead. We're in the final thoughts.
Texas is gonna be when we know what we are.
And we'll either be really happy or we're going to be like, oh, shit, this could be a long year.
Yeah.
That being said, though, let's close this one out with a go damn Vols. And
go Vols.
We're going to jump into our game-by-game breakdown here shortly.